And the glockenspiel is really a schlockenspiel.
Yeah.
Okay.
However, this one has more than usual. This is a bigger one.
Okay.
Because the organ's bigger. This one, unlike the others, that has a separate contact just for the glockenspiel.
Okay.
This one will actually couple. Solo to great. It will couple the glockenspiels.
Oh.
There's a lot more electronics involved. Jay, hold off on that just a minute.
Okay.
I've regulated a lot of things. I was about to tune.
Is it getting a little too noisy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It isn't bad. It really isn't bad.
Okay, and it's going to get moved anyway, so.
Yeah, the other day when I was here, I touched up the Worcester.
Okay.
So, basically, and we just had a blown fuse in this. This is all working.
Oh, nice.
So,
And all the keyboards are working, no background noise, no hums, relatively.
wide open.
Wow.
There's a little. You always have a
You can have, sure.
You always have a little. But that's wide open.
And all three keyboards are doing shit? Is that what you're in here now?
You wouldn't do that with the 16s, but
Like you said, Warren, this would take a month of Sundays to determine every single, and that's even if everyone has an application for every single setting and note.
you just go through.
Yeah.
And then you go, and then,
Yeah.
so, like he's doing out there.
Yeah. But in general, your feelings are that it's in good working order.
I think we've gone
Yeah.
as far as is reasonable to go.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could, the same thing with a piano. There's 7,500 wooden moving parts. You could tweak every little flange and everything out to the nines.
Yeah.
But primarily the organ is operational,
Sure
in
is.
good health.
Yeah.
And if somebody wanted to take it a little further and go out with each thing, they could
Well,
do that continuously in your life.
with an organ of this size, and even smaller than this size, when you get this where it's going to be, the cabinets where they're going to be, then you regulate things to the room.
Okay.
You can regulate it, I've gone through the factory suggestions, and vision together, couple some of this stuff down. And if you couple this down, well,
Voila! It's working.
I wouldn't mind having it myself.
There you go.
And I like the one I have.
And the glockenspiel is an issue that if someone has an application for it, they can take on whatever. You think it's probably...
I know there's a number of transistors in there that need to be replaced.
That's not a daunting expense if somebody were to do
No, no, but the problem is, to do that, if I were to quote that,
Yeah.
it would be almost as much as I told you
Okay,
on this.
okay,
And I'll tell you
okay.
something.
I understand. Well, very good.
No, I would stick with it.
No, I understand.
Then a couple fall off of the cabinets. But this one and that one are interchangeable. That one, we have the reeds in, and I think they'll be good there. This has the 12-inch bass speakers as well, and really need that for the tibias, pedal, and the main channel. Are you taping me now?
I am.
You are, I thought so, okay.
Just explain about the split.
Well, the way this came in from a custom installation in a home. The original Rodgers cables were shortened to here. This actually is a Baldwin cable, but it's very suitable for what's being done. There's quite a few feet, I haven't measured it, of cable, single cable, so you can separate the cabinets some distance from the console. This can be taped up so it looks neat. Same here, it's safe the way it is. Just doesn't look very good, and you wouldn't want to leave it that way. Or, if somebody wanted to, they could readily separate these and shorten them so you could, if you don't need this, you can eliminate it. The same thing with the others. So you have adequate length there, probably. We don't know where it's going, so we can't do that for you. If we knew, we could set that up as well.
All right.
These are labeled. This says brass, and on here also says brass. They only go in one way. Get a picture of this. There are 5 pins, but there's one that's separated by a wider space, and that matches up here. The next one says tibia, and there again it's marked on here, as is main. So those plug in there. The only cabinet that's different is this one that has the 6x9 speakers in it, and that one is connected to the brass channel. The other 2 cabinets are identical, and it won't make any difference. Now there is a 4th cabinet, and that's the Leslie. That's a special cable, and that plugs in here where it says Leslie. And that goes to the Leslie tone cabinet. It's fairly simple, it's straightforward. I think if anybody has any questions, I might be able to answer them remotely, but I don't think there'd be any problem.
All right, cool.